Okay, hello Timothy, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiser Redux, where once again we're going to be having ourselves some cursed fun. So once again I've been browsing your comments on the best nations to play in Kaiser Redux, and apparently I've missed a trick with Canada. I mean, I guess technically we just played over here with Alaska, but apparently Canada is way better and more fun. Oh no, George V he's fading away. He hit it too hard. I told you, George, the vape will always catch up. So as you know, little Timothy's, if you are a true gravy baby, Canada is one of my favorite nations to play not only in the base game, but also in Kaiserreich. So when I found out that Kaiser Redux actually added a bit more to this tree, specifically the post-liberation of England, where you can form the Imperial Federation, thanks little Timmy that wrote that in the comments, by the way, I knew there was only one thing I could do. I did already give this a little test out just to see how it works, since of course it's Kaiserreich, or Kaiser Redux more specifically, where the paths are a little bit complicated. So TLDR for the Kingdom of Canada and our law, guess what? The British have been let out of Britland, and now the Brits have moved to Canada, where they wish nothing more than to return to Blighty, but being they can't do that, they now want Canada to turn into Blighty. That's right, Toronto no more, let's call it New Scarborough, which is specifically the path we'll be going today, where we're going to have to dissolve the whole Kingdom of Canada thing. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how close I am now to 800,000 subscribers, Timmy. Remember, if you hit the subscribe button right now, we'd probably be at 800,000 subscriber Timarinos, and would be one step closer to our Elfland and playthrough of the United States of America. Oh yeah, also we start with half the British fleet, or all the British fleet. I can't remember the law specifically. It's definitely not all of it. I guess we got a big portion of it, and every time I move it, the entire fuel reserve of the country collapse. Oh, there you go. He hit it one last time and his lungs collapse. Goodbye, George V. May you vape in hell. But that does go ahead and unlock the King's Speech for us, which is going to go swimmingly under Edward, because he doesn't have a stutter. Oh yeah, okay, so we could go ahead and help the Dominion of Delhi out, as they are part of the Entente in what is left of the British Empire, and also France. But in my test game, I didn't really need to. They kind of won on their own, plus it takes a very long time for me to get my army over there. Okay, so for this to work, I'm pretty sure we need to get over to the national government, which is going to give everyone's favorite leader, but we won't spoil that. And then we also have the new empire over here, which I don't know if you can actually do this path as well from the path guide that I read in-game, but I think we need to go over here. Oh, the Danes have said no to us taking their Atlantic possessions, so we're just gonna take them anyway. There we go. This could be super important for when we manage to get back to the UK. It's gonna give us a nice little stepping stone over here. Oh, and I guess we also just straight up get Iceland as well. Don't mind if I do. Uh-oh, there he is. Okay, we also got lucky and got ourselves Orkney and the Shetlands, which again gonna make our life very easy on getting back to the British Isles. But now, more importantly, it's time to draft Bill C7, which, regardless of what's in the bill, we're gonna make it fail. So yeah, it's completely does not matter what we do with the actual bill. We just need it to fail, which means our government will collapse shortly. And with it failing, we're now going to use our royal prerogative to make sure that this never happens again. Hey, if there's anything the British is good at, it's collapsing their own government. Yeah. Look how happy he looks. Oh, it's time finally to get everyone's favorite vampire in disguise. He looks somehow even scarier in this mod. Okay, the Americans have decided to have a slap fight with each other, and we have immediately moved into New England. And we've also gone ahead and taken over Alaska, which means we already have quite a bit of land going for us. Oh yeah, we've also stolen Puerto Rico. Okay, we're really just taking taking what we can here. Sadly, due to no fault of our own, the Panama Canal has been seized by, get this, Panama, who seems to think they have some sort of right to this area. So we're gonna go ahead and quickly teach them that they don't have any rights. There we go, Panama Canal secured. There we go, we have officially dissolved the Kingdom of Canada, and now we are the United Kingdom in Canada, and that's a pretty on-the-nose flag there we've got, huh? So we've officially kicked out any remnants of the Canadian government, and we are now just the United Kingdom, and we're planning on getting our land back. I didn't know that was how it works. So after you go ahead and deal with the Yankee Rebellion in New England, you actually get all those cores, which means, yeah, we've just got a whole bunch of factories to play with. Nice. Okay, so we are declaring war on the Central American Republic to get back our land over here in Belize, which they didn't want to give up, so I guess we're taking it all. Come on, old chaps. I did ask politely for my stolen land back. Stolen being, I was the one to steal it in the first place. Okay, 1939, and I think it's just about time we return home. Oh, just invented the helicopter? Question mark? Alright, it's officially go time. And now the goal is to just start from Scotland and move our way down. I don't know. Oh, okay, we are winning in the air too, which is already a massive bonus. Oh, we're back. Oh, and there you go. The homeland is back, other than a small piece of it. But more importantly, we do now need to land in France and take them out so we can get the peace going. And now they are still going at it with the Germans as well. Oh my god, the Germans are going at it with everyone. It's just hashtag Germany things. But their front over here is pretty much, well, it's all very quiet. So I don't have as high hopes for the landing we got in Scotland, in Normandy over here, because it's looking a little packed for the French. Actually, this is looking a little promising. Oh god. No. There we go, finally. Okay, let's just make sure we get all of our homeland before we help France out, I guess. Oh, we managed to give all of France their land back and enough to take all the navies. We didn't manage to get Italy. That was a bit too expensive, but you know, I got everything I wanted to get. Hey, but there we go. The homeland is back, but we are nowhere near done yet. Okay, so now we've unlocked the bottom part of our tree here called Return of the King, and we want to go ahead and go over here so that we can get to work on the Imperial Federation. Yeah, also, I think we may have to have a bit of an intervention in the Americas over here. So now after completing that focus, we are now just the United Kingdom, no longer the United Kingdom in Canada. Just a, you know, quick in-out stabilizing mission. Ooh, yeah, I forgot there was a big green thing there. Yeah, okay, so this is a puppet up the Americans, so we're just gonna leave it off there for now, and we'll deal with the combined syndicates first. Come on, America, you wouldn't want to be run by filthy communists, would you? And there we go. Yeah, alright, now we could just go ahead and occupy all of America, but I think what we're gonna do is instead just dissolve them into various other dominions. There we go. Unfortunately, that did take away New England from us, which is, I guess, a little bit annoying, but you know what? Fine. I like it for the LARP. I also love the fact Montgomery is Texas, and he gets himself a little cowboy hat. Okay, now whilst we were having our American adventure, we are still trying to stabilize the home islands, which requires a lot of political power, if you haven't noticed. Oh, and, we've got a new friend, which is actually going to be pretty good, because the Germans, oh, they're around. Surprisingly, during all of this, nothing has actually kicked off over in India. So I think while we're just waiting to secure the country, especially in the home islands, we're gonna secure India's country. Well, you know, I do have to say, Gandhi, what you're doing right now isn't exactly what I was expecting. Just sort of endlessly running into my line and then getting cast to death. So, you know, I'm just gonna let them do it, and whenever they get tired, then I'll, I guess, turn this around. There we go, a few million people dead, and on to the next one. Yeah, also the Ottomans are at war with the Georgians currently, and he looks a bit familiar. Okay, nice. Now that is all the land we really need to take for now. Now we're just going to focus on finally getting around to that Imperial Federation. Well, you know, at least trying to. I don't know if they're all going to say yes or how this works, because I do still have some war goals to get our African stuff back. But the problem is, Africa didn't collapse, so we are not quite ready to deal with that yet. I actually realized down here, if we actually annex the Americans and did split them up into dominions, we'd actually be able to integrate them from this focus right here, but I don't think it matters too much at this point anyway. Okay, so the Raj has accepted our invitation. Okay, the West Indies and Australia both said yes. Now, the one that I'm not too sure about is South Africa, so here's hoping. Okay, we got everyone accepting, but I, for whatever reason, can't click it. Okay, so I just used the console just to check if this is how you're actually meant to do it. I don't know why otherwise, so we'll just try that. If not, I guess we'll do something else. Okay, so I think the issue was I didn't take the African stuff, and they said no, so I'm going to war. I didn't. That's my bad. Oh wait, okay, I can't even go to war with them. Okay, so that also counted the legation cities as well for some reason. Not entirely sure why, but yeah, I've got to. Okay, I'm gonna have to use another console command. Okay, here we go. I'm hacking into the mainframe. There we go. Boom. I'm loving it. Yeah, it's a little bit glitched out. I don't know what the big deal is, but there you go. For the Imperial Federation. Beautiful. Yeah, it's not exactly how you're meant to do it, but we kind of glitched it out a little bit. I don't know why, because if you hovered over the decision, it did say it should be people who are in the Entente, but I guess I was supposed to go ahead and take down Africa first. But you know what? We'll do it anyway. Yeah, I would have just formed the Imperial Federation at the end of the game, but you know, then we don't get to have fun with the Imperial Federation, so we're doing it this way. Okay, yeah, so the factory situation's pretty nice. Okay, so now comes the interesting part where it's 1945, about to be 46, and we need to go to war with the German Empire. Okay, so I think we are just about ready. Here we go. It's the Third Weltkrieg. Alright, now to actually finish this off, we will need to take down the Bulgarians, the Germans, and I think also Middle Africa if they join, which I'm assuming they will. Okay, and now I don't think any of the German units are really here, so we've got a good head start on them there, as they are at war with the Japanese. And did they actually get a landing? Oh god, we gotta speed this up. I don't want them beating the Japanese. Okay, we're absolutely rolling over them right now. It's probably down to our absolutely abysmal like air supremacy we have over them, so the Cass is going unstopped. Yeah, also keeping an eye out for that German fleet, as I do want to go ahead and sink it. There goes a big part of it. Actually, I say that it's late game. I don't think that's a big part. Nope, that I've got plenty left. Oh, and sorry about that, Turkey. Okay, yeah, we are absolutely destroying their navy when it comes out, though, which is very good. But yeah, also we do 100% have to capitulate Middle Africa. That'll be fun. Oh, and we are at the gates of Berlin already. What the hell are the casualties on this thing? They aren't even that high. Now I'm looking at it, but the Cass really did do all the work there. Yeah, that on top of the fact I don't think the majority of the German army was even here. They were probably dealing with the Japanese, I imagine. Oh, okay, forgot about India. Okay, so we got a peace with the Germans already. Yep, they capitulated. That is them done for. We are still at war with the rest of the faction, though, which isn't very fun. Oh, this is a little bit awkward. 500 billion years later. Uh-oh. Got India back, but the problem is, I think the Brazilian troops left there might just take it. Alright, that is definitely as far as we are going today. And it has been one hell of a ride around the entire world. But yeah, that was definitely a lot of fun. I enjoyed it more than all the other ones we've done so far. The Mughal one was good as well, but the Malta one and the Alaska one, I've got to say, not as good as this. But there you go, look at our beautiful Canadian Imperial Federation at the end of that. The Empire is truly back and better than ever. And I guess if you enjoyed the video, want to see more Kaiser Redux or mods or Hoi 4 or map games in general, leave a like, hit the subscribe button down below, because there's plenty more where this came from. But until next time, gravy to me, goodbye.